Here you can see that if I am wearing the mask, then a green border line with mask is appearing in the text, and if I remove the mask, then a red line appears with a heading without mask. Then I re-wear the mask, and here you can see that. And again, if I try to remove the mask from the main points like nose and mouth, also the borderline changes and the message changes. And again, so here you can see that now. Welcome to Techno Learning. In this video series, we are going to develop an face mask detector Android, the Android Studio, and click on create a new project. After that, from here you have to click on next. Then you have to give the name of the application, as I am giving as face mask detector, and make sure that the language chosen is Kotlin. Please choose Kotlin as the language for the programming. Then click on finish. Afterwards, the project is getting built and it is built up. So first of all, we have to add some dependencies for this project. So let me go to the build Gradle module label file, and here I have to add some dependencies. So first of all, let me have some space here. Then you have to type implementation and then the name of the dependency that you want to add here. So this is our first dependency, which will be used for UI components, adding some features for the UI components, and there will be 3 such dependencies will be adding here. Okay, so first of all, we have added Android X, and secondly, we have to add constraint layout here, but before that we have to also add this material, Google material dependency. Okay, it will be used for getting some material UI features, and the third one is that layout dependency, and it is constraint layout, and the constraint layout is having a dependency in this new version. Afterwards, we have to add our main dependencies that will be needing for the project, and this is the dependency which will be used for getting the camera feature within the activity, and it is given as Android X.camera, such that camera dash core, and then we have to give the version name. Don't worry, we will give the version name within the build Gradle project level file. Okay, so it is showing some error. Actually, I have used wrong inverted commas, so go for double quotes. Okay, afterwards, here I have to add few more dependencies which will be needing for getting the camera feature within the activity. So what does this dependency contains? Let's see. So it is also a camera related dependency, but it is for camera 2. And why it is adding? It is added to get the core library that is included indirectly by camera and camera 2. Okay, again, this dependency will also go for that camera, and most probably this dependency will be responsible for getting the additional use of camera X lifecycle library. Also, we will give the version number for this library or dependency in the next few moments. Okay, and then again one more dependency here. So it is Android X dot camera, such that camera and then it is view. So this dependency will be used for getting the camera X view class library, and afterwards one more dependency is getting there, and this dependency is Android X dot camera such that camera base extensions. So this dependency will be using for camera extension library. Actually it is camera X. So what is camera X? It is different camera X view version, and here also we have to change it. Okay, so now the camera dependencies are over. Now we have to add the TF light and the image detection library. That is, of course, the TF light is a kind of machine learning dependency. If you want to add custom machine learning models within the Android app, then you can use this TensorFlow Lite. Okay, so this will be used for working with image detection using machine learning, and I want to make sure that this project is based on Python machine learning, and then further it is being implemented in Android application. So it is a very good project for college level and for semester project. Okay, so now if you want to get the GPU support, then this dependency you have to add, TensorFlow GPU. Okay, then I will be pausing here so that you can write the dependencies correctly. Also, if you have messed up anywhere, then please pause the video and correct the dependency part. This is the very crucial part. Okay, so here I have to change the version, so just Alt plus enter, then again enter, and the versions are being changed to the latest ones. Okay, so it is done. Afterwards we will be going to that build Gradle project level file for adding these camera X underscore version, camera X underscore view version, and then finally the TF Lite version. Okay, so here I have paused the video just for you so that you can add the dependencies. Also check that you don't have to make any spelling mistakes. So here we have to add one more thing, and that is build feature. And what does this build feature contain? It will get you that ML model binding support, and make sure it is true, as we are going to bind our Python model with this app. And here we have to add some plugins like Kotlin Kept and Kotlin Android extension. Okay, so now I will be clicking on sync now, but it will show you error. It is due to that we haven't added the exact version number yet. We have given the variable values, afterwards the dollar, so we have to give these variables their values, and for that we have to go to the second file. So here we are going to that file, build Gradle project label, and you can see that the variable name. So here we are in this file. Now we have to add here the project label dependency versions. So finally that you have to put it here only. So first of all we have added that the TF Lite version, and make sure the version number is same as I am entering. It is 0.1.0-RC1. Then again the camera X version, and it should be 1.00 beta 06. So 1.00 beta 06. Again the camera X view version, and it should be of alpha 13. Okay, so 1.00 then dash alpha 13. Okay, so this part is done. You can see that, and now we have to move to sync now, so that the dependencies will be downloaded here, and there should be no error within this dependency files. So here we are injecting the dependencies to our Android application that will be needed for the support within our coding part. Okay, so all the dependencies are downloaded now, and we are ready